Welcome back for another Q&T price prediction analysis, and starting the video by first sharing my long-term Elliot wave analysis here on the Q&T chart. You can see that back in 2021 we saw that massive bounce to the upper side, giving us the all-time high above the $429.7 mark, which was a 4x to the upper side. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing a corrective structure in this ABC corrective move, in a move that gave us the bear market low at around the $40.1 mark. And after getting the bear market low, we continued gearing up, obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that we peaked in this 5-wave structure to the upper side in a move that gave us a high above the $229 mark, completing the formation of this larger Elliot wave count 1. And after seeing the formation of that first wave, we started a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, in a move that I still believe is what we are seeing at the time of this recording, where Q&T is still seeing a breakdown move in this ABC corrective structure into the target area for the second wave, highlighted on the charts using this red target area, which is an area that I came up with by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, giving me a minimum retracement area between the Fib level 0.5 and the Fib level 0.78, and that is between the $135 mark and the $80.8 mark, which is an area that we have now almost fully maximized. And there are high chances that we now have a low in place for the second wave, and maybe in the next coming weeks we can see a reaction of this target area and get impulsive in the formation of this wave 3. And assuming that we have a low in place for the second wave, I can give you target areas for the third wave by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area for the third wave at the Fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $392.8 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect that third wave to the upper side to do. We also need to have in mind that there are chances that in case further breakdown continues in the whole crypto market, we might continue seeing further weakness on the charts and get one more new low between the $90 mark and the $80 mark. And in case such a movement plays out, that will be a perfect chance for me to buy Q&T and hold for the long term. And that is not financial advice, because I believe that in case we get one more new low, that could be the low for the second wave before we can get impulsive in the formation of that wave 3. And jumping to the 1-hour chart to now give you the short-term movements that we can expect in the next coming hours. Here on the 1-hour chart, you can easily see that Q&T has continued to trade within this price channel, where you can see that at the time of this recording, we are also holding above the 20-day MA here on the 1-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. And there are two possible scenarios that we can expect in case we continue gearing up, where we can easily see a break out of the channel to the upper side, maybe get a retest before we can continue gearing up and get above the $95 mark. Alternatively, in case we don't see a break above, that is to the upper side of the channel, and maybe we get rejected, I will be expecting further pullback to the lower side of the channel, where we can get back to the area at around the $88.8 mark. And in case we see a break out of the channel to the lower side, maybe with a retest, then we can easily see Q&T get to the area at around the $85 mark. And in case such a movement plays out, then that might be the move to give us the last low for the second wave before we can get impulsive in the formation of that wave 3. So that is what I'm keeping my eyes on the short term and also on the long term. Also taking a look at the indicators on the RSI, we are trading at around the 45, that is the 54 mark, fully supporting higher prices. On the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, still suggesting lower prices. So let's be patient and see how that plays out and I will be keeping you up to date.